made during the Katt Williams interview. Whatever you think, I just got the check. So whatever you think I made, 3x it.
Let me see.
So if you think I made 500,000, 3x it.
Let me
if
see.
you think I made $1 million, 3x it.
Let me see.
If you think I made 2 million, 3x it.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I got me a little something today with Ocho. Look at that, Ocho.
Oh,
I got that old John Mayer.
Hey, hold on. What's that?
That's the John Mayer. Discontinue.
Hold on.
The
John
green
Mayer.
face.
Wait, the guitar player?
Your body's a wonderland. You know, let's put it like this here. I made more money on Katt Williams alone than I made in any year that I played the NFL.
Ooh. All right, man. What you just heard was Shannon Sharpe said he made more money with the Katt Williams interview than any single year in the NFL. You gotta understand, he last played in the early 2000, I think was his last year playing. You gotta understand, even though the NFL, as I was living through it, I seen it as the most dominant and the most popular sport in the U.S. I knew it. Even in the 90s, I knew it. That was it. But you got to remember, Michael Jordan was the guy. You know, that's, people talking about, well, Jordan and LeBron. What Jordan took the NBA to, let me tell you how crazy dominant the NBA was, right? It was so dominant that today you see, well, TNT say, well, we're not going to put Thursday night basketball on because of the Thursday night football, right? We'll put it on Wednesday or Tuesday until football go off, right? You see ABC say we won't do any NBA basketball games on Sundays until the NFL go off, right? Bullshit back in the day. NBC had double headers, triple headers on Saturday and Sunday. You used to go to the TV show Hang Time, Inside the Stuff with Ahmad Rashad. Then you used to go to a double, triple hitter, possibly on Saturday. Then on Sunday, didn't care what the NFL was doing. Double, triple hitter on Sunday. All year round. All year round. The NBA had no respect for the NFL. It was a second-rate sport, bro. That's how dominant Jordan had it. And Jordan was probably on 70-80% of those Saturday and Sunday games. One of them. But check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I remember that. And I always said until LeBron is player 99, or, he had never beat Jordan. Jordan was player 99. He was not licensed in the game. And then the year he was licensed, what was it, Live 2000, 2001 with Tim Duncan, you had to beat him on the hardest mode, I think it was Hall of Fame, to unlock Michael Jordan. Somebody tell me I'm lying. And every day he's coming to school, did you beat Jordan yet? Who you beat? I think I ended up beating him with Kevin Garnett. That was my favorite. Allen Iverson and Garnett were my favorite two players of all time. Ivo, then Garnett. But that's how big NBA was in the 90s, and then in the early 2000s, Kobe and them carried it. But all this shit you see and they doing now, using Taylor Swift to popularize NBA, NFL. NBA and the NFL used to do that. When all eyes got on the NFL, they had their concussion lawsuit. Then that's when they start when they started becoming a money maker. Then that's when it started becoming gentrified. They started gentrifying. You had guys like, real quick, I know I'm going off key. You had guys like Leonard Little, the defensive end, caught a body. He still was able to play under Paul Tagliabue. I remember all this. Dante Starworth caught a body. He was still. It was some crazy shit. Ray Roof shit was happening during all that time and stuff. So NFL, before like social media and before it became the biggest sport in the U.S., man, NBA reigned supreme. It's like, kind of when LeBron got the reins, NFL was like, wow. So you understand, Shannon only made $5 million in his best year. So it wasn't the money maker that it is now. NBA still clocked more money because guess what? They got more games. 82 games plus the playoffs, preseason, all that shit. They got the games, and you can see their faces and their likeness. You know what I'm saying? That makes a huge difference. With apparel and brand deals, when I can see your face and your likeness, you're more likely to get a shoe. Because everybody, the Michael Jordan shoe made the gym shoe or the tennis shoe or crossover shoe. In the NFL, how many great NFL shoes are there historically? Barry had a good shoe. Calvin had a solid shoe. I had a pair of Barry's. My dad actually fixed the team bus back in the day. I should have smart enough. I should have collected them. The team gave them to him. As the Berries, the Calvins, some of the Deions was fire. Michael Vick had a couple fire shoes. So it ain't that many when you start talking about the gloves is one of my favorite. The gloves where you can zip it up is my favorite Nike shoe of all time. I would spend bread to buy another pair of those. I probably want the black and white ones and the white and black one, but nonetheless, the Pippins, you had Shaqs and the Reeboks with Iverson and Jordans, and so Barkley. So it was a more lucrative business, all around it. And at one point, Converse was carrying the NBA in the 80s. So it was more lucrative. So I got to understand Shannon wasn't clocking the money that he made. And if you wasn't saving it and you wasn't investing it and saving it, then saving it, then you really didn't have nothing. So he said he made more in that interview than $5 million. So that could be $501,000. Could probably be $6 million. He said he bought him a nice little watch. So shout out to him, man. And it seemed like as you started to rise up in the black community, everybody got a problem with you. And shout out to my brother Tom Business Sports and Entertainment. Check his channel out. He was saying that, he's becoming a black Arsenio Hall of the internet. Cool. I'm happy for him, bro. Somebody always have a problem with you do. Think about it. Russell Wilson carried himself like a decent human being. People still got a problem with him. No matter what he do, he answered great questions. Don't lash out. People got problems. Shannon Sharpe, people still got a problem with him. So whatever you do, people gonna have a problem with it. No matter if it's philanthropy, no matter if it's, a dictatorship, a world domination, or spreading world peace, it's somebody who gonna have a problem with what you doing. Shout out to him for building the brand, building the nightcap brand. That shit ain't easy to stay consistent. I'm probably the most consistent YouTuber out. I ain't the biggest. And, that's cool. But I still got my integrity while I'm doing this shit. But shout out to him. It's a consistently hard work. I don't even like to do interviews. I don't mind doing them. I just don't like people. That's my opinion. But that's why I want to do them. I start doing them, but respecting him, man, I'm happy for him. Do I agree with everything he say, do or wear? Absolutely not. But nor would he agree with everything I do. Shannon Sharpe was one of my favorite players. Him and Ray Buchanan got into that spat. Love the 2000 Ravens. Love that Broncos team. That Broncos team, when the Lions in the 90s, and the Broncos wasn't my team. When the Lions wasn't my team, I was a Bronco fan. I ain't gonna cap. I used to do the salute when we played pick 'em up, mess 'em up, all that shit. Terrell Davis, outside of Barry Sanders, Terrell Davis, Corey Dillon, Fred Taylor, LaDainian Thomas was my favorite running backs all time outside of Barry Sanders. When Barry wasn't doing his thing, I was with TD. You know what I'm saying? TD, LT, Laney Thompson. I used to love Corey Dillon. Even if he was straightening up the Lions sometimes, I used to love Corey Dillon, bro. Fred Taylor was my guy. Even before he started talking on the podcast, I think Freddie T and Corey Dillon deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Corey Dillon's nephew plays for the Packers, AJ Dillon. So shout out to him. And fuck the Packers, though. But hey, talking about Detroit Channel Mercy Sports Talk. So shout out to Shannon, bro. Big ups to Shannon, man. And I keep supporting the brother. Keep supporting him. I ain't like what he said about the Lions and the Packers game on Undisputed a couple years ago and they cheated us, but it is what it is. Anytime somebody say something you don't agree with or don't like, don't mean you can't support them. And I think that's a huge thing with social media. But hey, check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch. We everywhere. Just hit the link tree. And all my other channels will pop up in there too. Peace.